Aztec Power Hour rolling along. Hope you red and black fans are enjoying. We are. Chris Ello, Kevin O'Connell at 8:35 on XTRA Sports 1360. And mentioned that the Men's City Championship game is coming up this Saturday between San Diego State and USD. The Women's City Championship already belongs to San Diego State this year. The Aztecs women defeated USD 58-54 on Saturday, and a lot of that was thanks to the performance of our guest right now, Courtney Clements, the Aztec forward who scored 28 points in that victory. Courtney, welcome to the show. How you doing this morning, dear?
Hey, Chris. How you doing? I'm good.
I know you're doing good, man. You had a hell of a game on Saturday. Did you just have Did you feel the touch on Saturday, especially in the second half?
I guess you could say that. I just really wanted to win. Coming off a tough loss to Washington, a game that we were up and they came back, and you kind of just felt like you get your heart ripped out of your chest. And so I didn't want to have to deal with that feeling again for a week until we played San Luis Obispo. So I just wanted to get a win under our belt going into this finals week and hopefully leave into the Christmas break 7-3.
Courtney, coming off last season being the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year, the preseason Player of the Year this year, 4 other senior starters in that Aztec lineup. What was it like Saturday, obviously, with the come-from-behind victory over USD?
I think it was exciting because I feel like all of our seniors stepped up, and they showed why we're seniors, and I think we showed the younger kids on our team what it takes sometimes when you're down and when it seems like maybe you might not be able to come back, that you can always come back, and as long as you fight, there's always a chance.
Courtney, how do you like playing for Beth Burns? We have Beth on the show all the time, and we get to talk to her a lot. Don't get to ask you kids how you like playing for Beth very often. What is it like playing for such a great coach?
It's a great experience because she brings the best out of you. I know for me personally, she's pretty hard on me, and all it's done is made me into the player that I am today. So I have no complaints.
What's it like right now up on the Mesa? It seems like every team that either takes the floor or the field is going out and winning Mountain West Conference championships. Is that athletic building just buzzing?
Yeah, it's a positive vibe around here because I think that we're showing, I think we're coming up as a school and people are seeing that, we're dominating in every sport. And so it's just a good feeling to know that you're at a winning school and it makes you want to win too. You don't want to be the person that's not getting the Mountain West Championship when everybody else is.
Well, Courtney helped lead the Aztecs to the Mountain West Conference Championship last year, and they'll be getting underway in conference play in January. Coming up, San Diego State women 5-3 right now. Courtney Clements is our guest, the reigning Mountain West Conference Player of the Year. Courtney, when did you start working on your jumper? I think it is one of the most beautiful shots in all of college basketball. Women, man, whatever. I love the way you shoot it. You rise up. You got the great jumper. Is that something you developed as a young player, or did somebody teach that to you?
Well, I think when I was a junior, senior in high school, I started shooting a lot. And ever since then, it's just been shooting constantly, every day almost, as much as I can. And it kind of just developed over time. So I wouldn't say that I've always had it, but it's just something that I developed. And once I, learned how to shoot properly and kind of got some good drills to do, I just have been doing them ever since.
Do you shoot like 100 jumpers a day or something like that? I mean, great shooters who go out there and just shoot for hours and hours and hours. Do you do that?
I try to shoot every day.
Yeah,
I definitely do. Especially in this off season, I do shoot a lot. In season, I try to shoot every day, but it's probably not as much as 100. Some days it might be 100, over 100. Some days it might be less than 100.
Courtney, all the success you mentioned, you shot a ton of shots in the off season. Is there any other point of your game, a point of emphasis you put in the off season, getting ready for this season?
I think the thing that I focused on the most probably was ball handling. Last season, Chelsea Hopkins did a great job of finding me and getting me in positions to score. And I think it was big for me this year to be able to score on my own. Not that I don't enjoy Chelsea getting me open and giving me the ball in good spots, but I need to be able to create my own shot. And so that's something that I really worked on is ball handling, and I continue to work on that even still in season. And I'll continue to work on that for the rest of my career, I think, because the ability to dribble, I think, is underrated. And so that's something that I definitely have added.
Well, you've definitely done that, and she's also had to fill in for Chelsea as a backup point guard a little bit because their other point guard got hurt. So the ball handling skills have come in handy for you. Courtney Clements is our guest. Last year, first round of the NCAA tournament, Courtney, we all went down to Louisiana, had the game there in the second half, led by 6 or 7, let it slip away. How much has that loss motivated you and the rest of the seniors coming into this season?
I'd say for me personally, and probably for Chelsea, it burns because we felt like we should have won that game. And even though we lost last year and we were like, okay, we can come back this year, we know that we probably should have gotten past the first round of the NCAA tournament. And I think that the biggest thing for us is just finishing games. You know, when you have a lead, learning how to kind of just finish off your opponent, which is something we're still learning this year. And hopefully by the time we get to the NCAA this year, we'll have that taken care of, and we won't have that issue anymore.
As you guys approach the San Diego Surf and Slam coming up on December 28th at Viejas Arena, I have to ask you, because I know a couple times this year the whole entire football team has come out to support you guys. Is that something that really means a lot, seeing other teams in the athletic department supporting you guys?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, we, as a team, we've attended a couple other sports events, so just to know that your fellow peers are at your games, and especially, like the football team, it's so many of them that you can't go without noticing that they're there. And that definitely brings energy to games and helps you play a little bit better, make you a little faster. And so we appreciate every time a team comes, and we especially appreciate when our Mountain West champion football team comes.
Yeah, they've been hanging banners, Mountain West football championships, Mountain West basketball championships, women basketball championships last year, hopefully again able to do it this year. Courtney, thanks so much for the time. Get back to work. I know you got your finals to do, and Coach Burns will get mad at me if I keep you too long.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. Courtney Clements right there, the reigning Mountain West Conference Player of the Year